Zacchaeus' name in Hebrew means pure and innocent. Because he was a chief tax collector of Jericho, in the eyes of the Jewish community, he was anything but pure and innocent. Tax collectors in those days made their money off how much they could collect from those under their charge and were often corrupt. People saw the tax collectors as traitors, as sellouts, serving the Roman Empire that was occupying their homeland. No, anything else you may have known about Zacchaeus wasn't as important as he's the tax guy. That would have overridden everything, including pure and innocent. The other thing we know about Zacchaeus, at least we assume based on the story, is that he was short. Now, as a short guy, I've always liked to imagine Jesus was the short one, and that everybody was clamoring to try to see over the crowds to this short, brilliant leader. But regardless who had the height advantage in this story, we can imagine Zacchaeus might have felt small or short, symbolically. We can imagine that people despised him, didn't like to see him coming around. He may have slumped to avoid notice. He may have slouched with sadness. Maybe he made himself small, even to the point that he looked short. But something in him probably wanted to live up to his name, probably wanted to be pure and innocent. He didn't want to be lonely all the time. He didn't want people to look negatively on him. He wanted to be more. And when he heard Jesus was coming around, he was curious and he wanted to see. So he climbs a tree. Since he couldn't see Jesus well, he runs ahead and climbs up to get a better point of view. So what did he see? As he sat there, as he looked down, was it just seeing Jesus walk by? Was it just a parade? Was it just guys in a crowd? What did he see? Imagine you're Zacchaeus up in the tree. And you're looking down and you see the followers of Jesus. And you watch how they take care of each other, how they speak to each other and other people. Maybe he saw them sharing resources with those in need, giving and receiving resources, affection, care, and attention. Maybe he heard Jesus' teachings that this is how we should live and saw people literally living it out in front of him. Maybe he felt like he wanted that too. He might have felt love breaking through some of the other barriers he had put up in his life. Maybe he saw an alternative way of living that allowed energy and love and resources to flow through the community. Maybe from up in that tree, he imagined a way, saw a way to reclaim his own name. When Jesus takes notice of Zacchaeus up in the tree, I think Jesus had an idea of what had already taken place. He called Zacchaeus by name and says, "I want to stay at your house." Zacchaeus responds, "Look, Lord, whatever I have taken, I'm going to give half my possessions to the poor. I'm going to repay anybody I've cheated, and I'll repay them 4 times as much." This sounds like somebody who's thought about it a lot. Somebody who's been wrestling with this for a while and just needed the push. Some at camp might know each other from previous years or weeks. Some might know each other from home or even from the same family. Others just met. Nevertheless, we might have made some assumptions about each other already, very quickly, causing some to feel limited in what they might be in this community, and keeping all of us from seeing the bigger picture of a beloved community. Encourage campers to be curious about what such a community could mean for them, to take some simple risks in connecting with people. As you encourage campers to risk, to connect, look around, use your own eyes and observe. Don't get so wrapped up in reconnecting yourself that you can't notice who is feeling left out, who's hunched over. Watch their posture and their body language. Who is wondering what a beloved community might mean for them? Who looks like they're curious to give relationships a shot? to imagine what being a part of a community might mean for them. And then give that hope, give that curiosity, evidence that it will be rewarded. Reward relationships, reward risk, reward their curiosity as to what more they might be in this beloved community of camp.